So today I'm going to show you how to divide a circle into 12 or 6 parts that are equal. Stay tuned. Hi guys, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael and I am the woodworker for MK Designs, and I've got a project coming up where I have to divide 13 circles into 6 equal parts. And yes, I'll be recording a video on it, but right now I just wanted to get this out there. So I did a lot of research. I know how to divide a circle into equal parts. The problem I was having was, how do I do it with the tools that I have, and how do I make sure that they're all even? So I did a lot of research, and there's maybe a couple of really good woodworking style videos for how to do this. And woodworkers have been making clocks for ever and a day. So I was actually kind of surprised at that. So one of the things that I decided to do was I would figure this out, and I would figure out how to make it practical for a woodworker and put it out there. So that's what I'm doing. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I did it for the 6 parts that I need. And I'm also going to show you how to do it for 12 parts for like a clock. So yeah, it's a very simple video, and it only takes a few supplies. All you really need is a good compass, one big enough for your circle that you're going to be making. Like I'm making 21-inch circles, but I did this one on a 12-inch circle. A pencil, a tape measure, straight edge. That's about it. That's all you need to be able to do this. And yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so obviously the first step to dividing a circle is to have a circle. So what you want to do is you want to get your compass set to your radius. And for those of you that, just to clarify, all right, the diameter of a circle is from one side to one side, whatever that measurement is. So let's say for example, I'm going to make a 21-inch circle. The radius is half of the diameter. So I would set my compass to 10.5 inches. So I want to make sure that, my circle's going to fit on here. So I'll get it set down here pretty close to the bottom, and I'll set it and I'll draw my circle like so. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be straight like that. All right, so the first step you want to do to dividing into 6 equal parts, you don't need to draw any extra lines or anything like that for 6 parts. For 4 parts, yes. For 8 parts, yes. For 12 parts, yes. But for 6, you don't. Once you have your circle, you keep your compass at your radius, and then you just pick a point anywhere on the circle. Let's just start right here. And then you're going to come over and you're going to put a mark on your circle where they intersect, just like so. And then you're going to move to the first point that you made, and you're going to do the same thing again. Put one there and one there. And this one down here is where you put your compass the first time to make these 2 marks. And you're just going to continue around the circle like that. Now, one thing that I like to do, because I want to draw lines, you don't have to do this, but it just helps me keep track of everything, is I'll actually come back and I'll put a second mark there. Then I'll come up, put a mark there, and I'll just continue around the circle until I have all 6 points marked, like so. And again, I'll come back down here and I'll do this one as well, just to have the second mark there and down here. Okay. Now this is something you don't have to do, but I'm doing just for the sake of the video. I will take a straight edge and I will draw a straight line between opposite points. So like the bottom point and the top point, I'll draw a line between those two. And then I'll just go around doing that all the way through. So like this would be, if you're looking at a clock, this would be 12 and 6, and this would be 2 and 4, and 8 and 10. So I'm going to draw a line from the 4 position to the 10 position, and then from the 2 position to the 8 position. Like so. And don't let your straight edge move on you, because that'll mess up the whole thing. Like that. And then come over here like that. And if you're using a paper template like I am, what you'll do, because you want to get this transferred onto a piece of wood, I've got 13 different pieces to put all of these points on. So what you'll do is you've got your center point here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little nails here, and I've got my center point marked in my circles, like so. Let me show you that real quick. Good, I have it marked up already. So you can see I got the center point here. This little nail will go straight through there, and then I'll drill the hole all the way through, put that nail through, and then I can set the center point of my paper template on the tip of the nail, protruding through from the other side, and that'll help line it up. I don't have to cut the circle out, perfectly or anything like that. I can just come around the edge, get it close, and then just line these up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sharp, there we go, an X-Acto knife. I got this little pencil X-Acto knife, and I'm going to take a straight edge and I'm going to lay it on here like so, and I'm going to cut out little triangles. So I'm going to put a mark here, for example. Make sure you cut all the way through. And these don't have to be exact. They're just to give you the point is what you're looking for. So reference your point, cut through. And then I can take the straight edge and come across it like so. And you don't even have to do a straight edge. The important part on this is the point at the edge of your circle. And you just pop it out. And then once you lay it on your circle and get it all lined up, you just take a pencil and mark it like that. I just did this on my table, but you get the point. So, yeah. And that'll get you your 6 points. Okay, so if you want to divide it into 12 circles, because I know a lot of woodworkers make clocks, so that makes a lot more sense. There's a few extra steps you have to do. Now, one thing I want to show you, this piece right here, I got this from Harbor Freight. It was $8. It's just as good as the more expensive ones for this purpose. You don't really need a fancy compass to do this. You really don't. But anyway, one of the things that I found is it's really hard to take your compass and line it up. And you can line it up on the one and move it to your radius and so forth and so on. You do it on the edge, but a lot of times that's not real accurate. So instead, what you do is you take your ruler, tape measure, whatever you're using, and you'll put a mark at the one, and then let's say your radius is going to be 6, because I'm going to draw a 12-inch circle for this part. So I'll put another mark at 7, that's 6 inches. And then what I'll do is I'll take the compass, and I'll put the point on one end, on one point that I drew, and I'll move my pencil, make sure you can see this, to the other point. I'll get it right on the point, and then tighten it down. And that will give me a 6-inch, I can get this to stay, radius. So, to make 12 points, what you're going to do, obviously, first thing is draw the circle. So, let me draw the circle. Like so. You're going to take a straight edge. First thing you need to do is you need to draw a straight line from one end from like your 12 o'clock position to your 6 o'clock position, okay? So you want to make sure it goes across your center point like this. So you line it up like so, and you just draw a line from here to here. Now, Okay, so to get your 3 o'clock and your 9 o'clock position, you're going to want to take your compass and you're going to make it bigger, about 3/4 of your diameter, like so. It doesn't have to be exact, just roughly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your point, let's say it's the 6 o'clock position. You're going to make a mark out here and a mark out here, and you'll put it up at your 12 o'clock position, and you'll make a mark there and a mark there, and that will give you the points to be able to draw a straight line between. So you line up your straight edge on one and get it lined up on the other, like so. And then you'll draw a line from the edge of your circle to the other edge of your circle, and that will be your 3 and 9. So you got your 12, 3, 6, and 9 position. Now, to get your 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11, you're going to have to reset your compass to your radius. So we'll take it and reset it. You can either use the circle and use points on there, or you can use your mark that you made before. Either way, you just want to get it set back to your radius. And then you will get your 12 o'clock, put your compass at that point, and you'll draw a mark where it meets, and that will be your 3 o'clock position. And you'll come over and mark your 10 o'clock position. And then, unlike with the 6 section, you're not going to go to this point. You're going to go to your 3 o'clock, and that will mark your 1 and your 5, and so forth and so on. Go to your 6 o'clock, that'll mark your 4 and your 8, and then your 9 o'clock, you mark your 7 and your 11. And that gives you your 12 points. And then you just run a straight line. So you'll run from 1 to 7, from 2 to 8, 4 to 10, and 5 to 11, and that'll give you your 12 points to your circle. So yeah, as you can see, it's fairly simple, fairly straightforward, and I know that math can confuse a lot of people sometimes, and if I can make it easier to understand or give it to you in a simple, straightforward way that helps people, then I'm doing what I'm setting out to do by putting out these videos. That's my entire goal. So I hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, until next time, guys. Hi guys, so please forgive the mess behind me. I need to clean up. Yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to touch base with you and let you know that we created a group on Facebook called Happy Creating, and this group is for anyone that is a maker. You know, as most of you know, Kat likes to sew and quilt and all that, so she does that stuff in there, and there's some other sewers and quilters in there as well. We have some people that do the things with Cricut. If you don't know what that is, it cuts out like little things. I can't even think of the name of them at the moment, but you get the point. And of course we have woodworkers in there. Some of my friends came in and helped me build the group and get it started. And we've now opened it up to everyone. So I wanted to let you all know about it, so you come over and join us and help us build the group up. And we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Yeah, so we've even got some people in. We've got a chef in there right now, and we have a woman who does unicorn spit. If you don't know what that is, Google it. You might be impressed. So yeah, come over, give us a look, and yeah, let's do this. Let's have a lot of fun. And forgive me, I'm recording this live, so I'm gonna stutter a little bit and my tongue's gonna get tied just a little bit. But anyway, yeah, so come over and give us on Facebook, Happy Creating, and you should be able to find us. If you can't, shoot me an email and I'll send you a link. I'll even try to put a link to it in the video, in the description of the video. So, yeah, until next time, guys, Happy Creating.